Hi guys, welcome to another episode of
Mom, watch this.
What the fuck? Okay.
What?
I don't know. I don't know why I wasn't expecting you to get all crazy into it this time. um Today we are talking about we are bringing in the love month with a couple of rom-coms, right? Would
It'll
you
be the
would you say
only romance movies we talk about this month.
maybe? Oh yes, because we're going into baseball. So we're going to be doing baseballs the rest of the month. So you better enjoy your fucking rom-coms while you got them, because fuck love. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. I had to play into it because you're like,
What?
why do you hate love?
Oh,
Listen, I'm just kidding. Okay, today we're talking about two Netflix originals, right?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah. Look both ways. Did you get any of the info? Because I did.
But no, I keep forgetting
That's
to do that one
Nope,
thing.
it's fine. I got it. So I've got April Prosser. It's written by. Okay, it's directed by, I cannot pronounce it, Wanuri Kahio? I have no idea. It's
Hey, you know
W-A,
what?
it's very pretty looking, but it's Wanurikhiu. I have no idea how the hell to pronounce it. Starring Lily Reinhart, Betty of Riverdale, Danny
I
Ramirez.
love her as an actor.
I do too. Danny Ramirez and Aisha D, which I'm assuming is her friend Cara.
Yes.
I really like her too.
Wait, I
Uh,
did have this. I just didn't have the writer for it.
oh, um, IMDb rating. This is gonna kick us off. 6.3,
No.
and Rotten
Sorry, but
Tomatoes is
no.
62%.
No, I don't believe. No, fuck off.
I I have to agree with you. Um,
These
I
people lack media literacy.
I
God.
think that this is one of the okay. So in fairness, the concept is really similar to a few other concepts, like Sliding Doors was the one I'm really, but I fucking hate Gwyneth Paltrow. So sorry, Gwyneth, but I do not like you. Um,
Damn.
so
She's gonna sue
I,
us now. Way to go. We don't have the money to fight back.
she's
Please
not
don't
gonna.
sue us
We
now.
can have a fucking opinion. I'm not slandering. I'm not telling anybody that she's doing something weird or anything. So I mean, I can have an opinion. I don't like her.
You said,
Um,
"I don't like you." Damn.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. She
I
doesn't care.
liked her in Iron
She's not.
Man.
First of all, she's never going to hear this. Second of all, if somebody
You don't know
that,
that.
is connected to her does, they're not going to give a shit what I think. Anyway,
We're just some
um,
bitches. I
the
what do we know? We're just some bitches.
concept basically is you're seeing two different, I don't want to say timelines, but kind of, right? Like
Yeah.
it's two different
Two different
planes of existence
realities.
type of thing. Yeah, realities. Thank you. Fuck. Two different realities during the same timeline. That's why I didn't want to say timeline, because it's along the same time. Like she's the same age. She's, whatever. Um and one would have been if she had been pregnant in the beginning, one would have been if she would not have been pregnant in the beginning, and how her life goes from there. Um but I loved it. I have to say that the very I was going to save this note for the last, but I really don't want to. I want it to be like the main thing, because this is what I loved the most about it. I loved that that she was not with the same guy at the end of both of them. That her
It
true
would have
love,
been way too. It would have been way too predictable.
yeah, and too cutesy and all that kind of stuff. That her true love was her calling, was her pursuit of her art, it wasn't about the man. It was about what made her happy without anything else in her life, including the baby. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, she eventually got married and had a baby and she was happy that way with her family with this other
She
guy,
didn't even
whatever.
have a baby in the other
She
reality.
didn't have a baby in the other reality and she was just as happy. And the thing that made her happy in both realities was what made her her, and that was her art. And I thought that was fucking amazing. Like, obviously, I connect with that more than anything. I just loved that. I liked I liked that they did show Gabe in the other timeline because they were friends and they or whatever reality because they
But
were
they were friends.
yeah, and that he was just as happy with his life in both realities at the end.
Yep.
I loved that. I don't remember what. Okay, so full disclosure, at the very kind of like right before the end when we were doing the watch party, shit went chaotic, and I don't know what
Because our Doberman decided that she wanted to be all up in my mom's lap.
she wanted to have loves. I don't know, um, but I don't remember what happened to Jake in his alternate that he wasn't with her in the one that she ended up with Gabe. What the fuck? Because I know he was part of it. He was in there.
Yeah, like, they brushed paths, but they never like, all
He
he
never
did was
really
get
got
them a
into.
couple of yeah, because he just
Okay,
they bumped into each other, spilled her drink, and he bought them new drinks, so
oh, that was literally it. Okay.
yep. It was
Um,
just a, "Oh, small world."
There was something weird, so I don't know what the fuck if he had more story to him in their story together that they cut or something. There was something weird, like he was hiding something. There was something about his personality I didn't like. That he was either hiding something, maybe he was cheating on her, maybe the
Oh,
Jake. They're just in the one that they end up together. There was something still very strange about him to me. I didn't like his face when he saw Kara kissing her girlfriend or her whatever it was, one night stand, whatever. There was something like he was judgy or there was something weird about his face. And then
I don't think he was
there's
judging, I think it was more of a, "Oh, uh, okay."
may- so maybe it's either the director or the actor. There's something that made me feel like there was something wrong. Like that there
Oh,
wasn't. Do you know what I mean? With him in general, like, there was something going on with him in general, and I don't know if maybe it was the acting, maybe it was the directing, maybe there was a part of the story that got cut that it's a whole section that we're missing that that it was trying to lead us down. I don't know, but there was something not right about it. Anyway, but he was fine. I liked him. He was nice. I loved, like, the way that he supported her and pushed her to
yeah, I was gonna
get
say,
that
I
wedding
love that he
done.
pushed her.
Mhm. I love that about him. Um Yeah, I have
Both
a note
men.
about yeah, I had that yeah, they were both great partners. But I had that about him. Um, something just felt overall weird, like maybe the chemistry or maybe he's just not that good of an actor.
Damn.
I'm sorry, whoever played Jake. I don't think that I don't know. It's just there was something just not right. So that's really all I had about him. Um, it just felt off. I don't know. It was really funny. I was not prepared for how much I was gonna actually love her boss.
I wasn't either. I was like, "I'm gonna hate this bitch, aren't I?"
Uh-huh.
No,
'Cause she was
I
really kind
loved
of in the
her.
beginning, but then she was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, c but
And
and
she
it's
was
not
really
like she
harsh, but it was shit that she needed to hear to fucking
oh,
do
but
what she
even in
needed
the
to do.
beginning, when she did the harsh thing, like, quite honestly, when she did the harsh thing, that's not even when I hated her. That was actually when I started liking her. I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, everything is what she's telling her right now is very useful feedback. It's good. She needs to hear this."
I
But
mean,
it was
she did compliment her. She said, "Beautiful shading, beautiful line work," but it's a little
Mhm.
derivative. It's a lot derivative. I see lists characters that she created and whatnot, and then she's
Mhm. Yeah, she wasn't
none
seeing
of
her
this is
own,
you.
like, she wanted her to put her own, you know, but it before that, she was just really dismissive, and I didn't like that about her. That was yeah, but I did like that Jake was like, "Hey, you gotta give her a month before, after she sent her stuff." She's like, "A month?" So, I liked that. You know what I thought was interesting? That we
What?
don't see much of her parents during the alternate reality, like the one that she
'Cause
moves to
she's
LA.
in LA.
I know, but you'd still think that maybe she'd, talk to her mom on the phone because they were pretty close, You'd think that there would still be the presence, even if
She
it's like
goes back
I
and visits them in the alternate
know,
universe.
I know. It just was just kind of I thought it was just really interesting. And I think that that was actually probably intentional because yes, she went to LA, but when people move away from home, sometimes that closeness fades and there's really nothing either
It's
side
nothing
did.
anybody has done.
Yeah, it just you grow apart and you live your life and it doesn't it's not anyway. I don't know.
I'm
I
actually
loved
fine staying right here. I don't want that.
I don't want that either, but I do also understand that it happens and I wouldn't take it I mean maybe I'd take it a little bit personal, but I would have to I'd go to therapy about it and then I'd be fine. Um
I'd go to therapy about it.
I'm just kidding. I would eventually think about it and be like, this isn't personal. She needs to go and live her life and because that's we raise adults, we don't raise children. Um
I don't know about that.
yeah. We raise you to
I'm
be
still a
adults
kid.
and how to and how to live life out and I'm still a kid too, but and how to live life
I'm
out
just a
in
kid
real
and life is a nightmare.
I'm just a kid. Okay. I love them. Um anyway, I loved Gabe I loved Gabe in both realities. I loved his character in both realities.
Yes. He was so sweet.
He was so sweet. And like he was still the same exact person in the other reality, just with a different woman. You know what I actually really liked about it is that she was not aware of like so a lot of these movies like this that have those alternate realities or whatever. The main person is kind of aware of the other realities. And I liked that she wasn't because then she didn't miss because you see like what was that one with Michael Keaton or not Michael Keaton, what the hell is his name? What the hell's his name? Jim Belushi. Um Mr.
Crazy you said Michael Keaton and I immediately saw his face. I don't think a lot of people my age could do that.
Probably not.
I'd probably be like,
Um
"Who?"
probably not, but you're a Beetlejuice girl, so um but
I huh?
Mr. Destiny, I think, is one of the ones that I'm thinking of where
Wasn't he in Flatliners? That's who I was seeing.
no.
No.
Are you thinking of Kiefer Sutherland?
Yes. Oops.
Nope, they don't look anything alike. Beetlejuice, the main character in Beetlejuice is Michael Keaton.
Yes. Yes, and I knew that. When you said that, I was like, "Oh, yeah." And I was like, "Is he in Flatliners?"
Nope. Um, but yeah, in a lot of these alternate reality type movies, the main character is aware of the alternate realities and they like have to make a choice or they have to change something in it or whatever. And I really, really liked that that wasn't the case with this. What did Mikey point out about them walking in? I didn't notice
They
this.
always walked in opposite directions. They, like, walked away in the opposite direction.
The couple or whatever.
No, just any time that one reality was in the same screen as the other, they would
Oh, when
exit the
they
screen
split it.
on opposite sides.
Oh, that is funny that they did that. I wonder if that was intentional or if that was just like a visual thing or why they did that. That's funny. Yeah, I didn't notice that.
My favorite thing about the entire movie, and I think I said this when we watched it too, is when she goes into that bathroom that she took that test in. She looks in the
Oh,
mirror and she
later
looks at
when
the
she's in that
toilet.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she looks back in the mirror and she like they both like both versions just outwardly say, "We're okay." Like no
Yeah.
matter what happened, they were
And it
okay.
wasn't even just that she was okay. Like in both realities, no matter what happened, no matter which reality happened, she wasn't just okay. She was fucking thriving. Like it wasn't just okay.
It just took her a little longer in the other version, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
it really didn't though.
no, it didn't because she got knocked down in the first one. or not in the first, but, in the one without the baby, she got knocked back, and then she ended up having to go do it on her own in a different way anyway,
Yep.
and yeah, just things happened along the that's why when I kept saying timeline, I didn't like saying it like that because that's not what happened. It was exactly the same timeline, it was just a different reality, it was just a different, like,
Yep.
existence. Um, yeah, I loved that, and I think if they would have I think you knew this too about me. I think if they would have put her with Gabe in both realities in some
I
way,
knew
shape,
you'd
or form,
fucking
it
I
would have
knew it would lose
ruined
it.
it for
I
me.
know,
Yep,
yep.
it would have ruined it for me. I needed it to be about her and not about them, if that makes sense.
Which, like, I do think, I mean, it was realistic. All the characters were so real. Everyone had,
Yeah.
like, their flaws and their strengths, you know?
You know what's really funny too? I know that this seems like such a minor thing to you, but I swear to you it's not. When I said that about the hair.
Oh, when
Because
yeah, and she did end up cutting her hair that way in the other
yeah,
reality
because
too.
when you're in your 20, there's just something about your personality and you are growing into it or there's something about it that women, I don't know what it is, we
We
have
get
to
the mom
fucking
cut.
change our hair completely. It's so we get the what?
The mom cut.
Well, I don't even know if it's necessarily the mom cut. It's just dramatic. You just go dramatic. Whatever it is that you do.
Yeah.
Like, typically and we all do it where, it's like we're either dyeing our hair or we're piercing something or we're doing a tattoo or something. We do some sort of dramatic change, but you'll see me well, with mine anyway, with my first time that I did that with my hair, it was right at that age. It was right at, like, 25, 26 years old, and that was when I chopped it all the fuck off for the first time in my entire life, and I wasn't even afraid to do it. My hairdresser was terrified. She's because it was all the way down to my butt. She's like, "Are you sure?" Well, curly, it was all the way down to my butt. When it was straight,
Straightened. I was gonna say straightened, it probably went down to your fucking
it
feet.
way further than that. So it was like so when I asked her to cut it, she cut it a little bit, like, to my like, where my shoulder blades were in, and she's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, Keep going. Just keep going." And so, yeah, that's just me, but it's really funny because after that first time that I did that, I do it all the time now. I grow my hair all the way out down to, like, the bottom of my back or whatever, and I'm like, "Okay, chop it all off," and every single time, my hairdresser fights me on it. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm not gonna throw a fit, I'm gonna love it." So, just chop it off. It's funny, but no, it's such a common thing. I don't think that I know one person. I'm sure it's out there, but nobody I personally know didn't go through that in their mid-20s ish. So I don't so that's why I was like, I'm surprised she's not doing it in this other reality either because that's a
And then she did.
and then she did. And I'm like, well, what were you
Exactly.
thinking when I said that? Were you like, are you kidding?
I I laughed. You said that and I giggled in my seat. I was like, "Okay."
That's sweet. That's so funny.
I didn't wanna say
Um,
anything, I just let you believe. I was like, "She'll see. Fine."
so funny. Um, anything else that we want to talk about on that one? Because we have a lot
Did
to talk
you
about on the other one
give a
too.
pop quiz?
I did not do a pop quiz because I've been doing
What the
the movie
fuck? I got
trivia.
you.
I know. I'm sorry, I didn't do a pop quiz. I suck because I've been doing the trivia. I did get a couple trivia things about this. Do you know where it was
Okay.
filmed?
I don't.
Austin, Texas. Even the LA parts were filmed in Austin.
That doesn't surprise me. There are that's believable as fuck.
And then I have one more. The director, who was that really cool name that I can't pronounce, um, she connected personally to the movie. And one of those
Oh.
reasons was she noted that the moment that she discovered she was pregnant was very similar to how um what the hell's her name? Oh my god,
Oh my
the
god.
main character. I know how she discovered she was pregnant. What's her name?
That's so sweet.
Yes.
shit, I don't.
So she connected personally to it. But yeah, I because I've been going and getting those little trivia pieces and I have a bunch of trivia for the other one. You're going to fucking love it. Um it's taken my I'm sorry. We just won't count my answers. I mean, we can count 'em the ones against me, but we don't have to count the answers on my
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll be better. I'll do better. I've been doing all sorts of shit for this lately. Cut me some
That's
slack.
absolutely fair. That's fair. And I do enjoy asking the pop quiz questions when you don't fucking say the answer in the middle of the episode. Um,
Well, okay, so the next movie, we didn't even say it actually. Um, The People We Meet on Vacation from 2026. It was released just a couple weeks before we watched it and did this. I
I
watched it because I wanted to see
teetering on
something.
watching it.
Hmm?
And what so you watched it the same week that I thought about watching it, but I didn't because I watched Look Both Ways instead. I was like,
Well,
I
and
want to watch this.
I think that Netflix was just like blasting us with it. Like it kept every single time I'd open up
Yeah.
Netflix at
And
the
it's
front.
just
I was like,
it's the way that it showed it, I just saw you and I was like, I want to watch this. This is mom.
well, and then after you watched it, what did you think?
It's
um,
mom.
so the writers, Yulin Kuang, I don't fucking know how to pronounce. I suck at this. Yulin Kuang, Amos Vernon, and Nunzio Randazzo. Those are the writers. Directed by Brett Haley, starring Emily Bader and Tom Blythe. And I fucking loved them. I thought their chemistry was so freaking amazing. And
Oh my god.
one I want to tell you one of the trivia things right off the bat because I'm going to tell you why I thought their chemistry was amazing through the whole thing, but I read this in the trivia thing and it explained everything.
What?
Before they filmed, the stars spent 2 weeks traveling together.
My god.
Yeah.
Did they actually go to all those places?
I don't know if they did, but yeah, they spent 2 weeks traveling together. IMDb gave it a 6.7.
Liars.
Now, Rotten Tomatoes, however, gave it a 76.
Up that bitch.
76%. Um, let's see.
IMDb
You don't like
sucks.
either one of them?
No.
Okay, what do you think that they should have got?
They should have got higher.
Well, I think that they always should get higher on than IMDb. I think IMDb is trash for rating. I hate it. It's never what I think it should be.
All the homies hate IMDb.
For real. Um, I know that the friends to lovers thing has been overdone as fuck. It's
This
everywhere
one
all the
was
time.
so good.
What
This one did it so much better than
it
everything
did.
else. I don't care.
I 100% agree. I said this one was fun specifically because the characters both seemed believable, where sometimes not necessarily. And this particular situation seems believable. Like,
Like, first, I didn't really understand how the fuck did they end up in the same car?
so, okay, they were both going to college at where the fuck were they going? Boston College? Yeah,
Yeah.
Boston College. So they were both going to college and they both happened to live or be from the same town in Ohio. And so sometimes they do ride share stuff. Like this is actually a thing. Somebody will post, "Hey, I'm going back to so and so. I need a ride," or "Hey, I'm going back to so and so if you need a ride." That kind of thing. That actually does happen in college towns.
Oh,
So that's how
I
that
wouldn't know. I'm on online school.
yeah, that's how well, and especially like bigger universities and stuff where there's a
Also,
lot of
I
people.
would never in a million years fucking accept that shit because I grew up with you listening to too much goddamn
I
true
know.
crime. I would never in a million years get in the car with a
I'll be like,
stranger.
I'll
You
be
know,
there. Yeah, no kidding. Um, I loved her fucking
I
job.
don't know you.
Right? I want her job. Like what?
What's her
Because
job?
she wrote for like a magazine yeah, she wrote for a magazine or some sort of publication that of like basically like a they
A
do these
blog.
like bloggers and that kind of thing. Yeah, she worked for a company doing that.
That
I have
was
a
pop
friend,
quiz question number 1, by the way.
right? I have a friend who does that actually,
That's
by the way.
fun!
He goes to all sorts of shit. Goes to all sorts of places like that. So, yeah. Yeah, and gets paid to do it, and they pay for his whole trip, and he writes about it and about the food and all that. Yeah. Yep. Um he's he's everybody hates a tourist online on all of his social medias.
That's funny
So,
as fuck.
yeah, he used to work for Fan IQ with me. Anyway,
Mm.
um let's see what else. I love her life. I loved her boss. I thought she was great.
I
Again, there's
loved her
another that
boss.
seemed a little bitchy in the beginning, but she actually ended up being really cool. Um, what else? I want to hear your thoughts. I have a ton of notes, but I want to hear your thoughts.
Um, I pretty much spent the entire time just comparing you to Poppy because y'all are the same fucking person. I
All the bad ways, I know. I know.
what? Oh,
I, well, her issue with commitment and all
oh,
that.
yeah, 100 fucking percent that too.
Um, I think that it's fun, it's quirky, and it's smart. This whole movie. Um, the I'm gonna go all the way to the end. Just her speech to him about being too much, and that's why she liked doing the week at a week 1 week a year because she thought that any more than that he would it would be too much for him. And it's just so fucking relatable. Like that is the thing. I think that is what I it's so funny that you spent the whole movie comparing Poppy to me because so did I. I was like, this is so fucking relatable. It's so relatable. Holy shit.
It was
Um
weird watching a movie where I personally didn't, like, relate to a character, but I just was seeing you the entire time. I didn't relate to anything,
I
and
That
I
was really weird.
loved that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, it was really great. I loved it too. The Canada trip was so fucking fun. Like I have a note with all the little trips. What did you think of the Canada trip? That was the one
Was
where
that
and it was so
was
cute
that where
because
Vacation Alex was introduced
that was where
and he
Vacation
lost
Alex
his
was
clothes?
introduced. Yes. And they got that oh my god, that fucking Sasquatch. Did you know that
I love
that
that Sasquatch.
he was made specifically for the movie and his name was Harry?
I love him.
Loved him too. He was 80 pounds. Um
Oh my god.
I know, he was actually 80 pounds and fucking poor
No
Alex had to be
wonder.
I know. I loved, the skinny dipping cracked me the fuck up, and when he came back to the to the camp, he didn't have his clothes on.
She's laughing at him.
I know, oh my god, it was so funny. She's like, "Oh my god, you're ripped." But then her response to that guy what the hell was that guy's name? Huck? No,
Chip,
Buck? Buck.
Buck.
I think it was Buck. Um,
Where the fuck I
and
get Chip?
I don't know. Her response to his fucking tattoo. She's like, "I
She's
can't
like, I
stop thinking
couldn't
about it now."
I can't she said, "I can't stop thinking about my dead grandpa."
They're trying to get busy. And that was the night that they made the pact, that she and Alex made the pact, that they
To
would get
one
together
of
no
his
matter
friends
what
get married.
happened, where they were, when it was, they would get together. And yeah. And I loved, and you know what? I did love that they did still do that every single summer, no matter, because he was always with Sarah, but she was always with somebody new. And
Huh.
I just, so cute. The New Orleans trip, I think that was my favorite.
Was that the one where yes, yes, I think so too.
So many alcohol. She said too many alcohol. Um, yeah, and he did his
I
little
didn't
dance and
like
she
her
was all
boyfriend.
shocked.
I didn't like her boyfriend at
Ew,
that
he definitely gave me the ick. Ew, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I loved that he fucking vacation Alex let loose, man. What the fuck?
He got moves. He got
You
the
go,
dance.
buddy. And that fucking bartender? Hell yeah.
I think the New Orleans trip was my favorite too.
Yeah, mine too. It was so sweet. Um, unless you wanna count the
Uh,
Norway
wait, I was
quote,
gonna say,
trip, end
I
quote.
yeah, I was gonna say that one was probably also up there.
When she well, it was their favorite trip.
Which oh my
Because
god, stop
yeah,
it, shut up.
that's what they said to each other. Don't you remember that part?
Yes, and he said mine too when she said that that was her favorite trip.
Because she was sick and she couldn't go, and so he came to her and took care of her when she was sick. Oh my god. How did she not know that he was in love with her at that moment? Like, come on. Come on.
I know.
I fucking
I'm
hate
man,
hated, hated,
huh?
hated. I hated Tuscany. That was where he asked Sarah to marry
Oh my
him, and
god.
yeah, I hated it. Anyway, what you're gonna say? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I don't even remember.
I'm sorry. We were talking about the Norway trip and how we didn't understand how she couldn't have known that
Oh,
he
I was like, I'm, I'm autistic as fuck. I need people to be direct with me, and I would have known.
right? Or at least had some sort of inclination, like something.
Mhm.
I loved the scene with her and Sarah in the airport.
Yes, oh my god, and Sarah
I
was like,
thought
"Oh,
that was
no,
so
thank you, though, actually."
I
Like,
thought that was so unnecessary to the story and so like whatever, but I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I'm so glad that they put that in there. I thought that was really cool. Um, I didn't love all the Barcelona stuff, but I understand why it was necessary to the plot. I didn't love
mhm.
that, they got together and then they didn't. I didn't love that, but I do get why they needed to kind of put that in there. And can we just talk about that fucking dress? And her
Oh
clothes,
my
honestly,
god.
throughout the entire thing.
I wanted her outfits.
Yeah. What I also loved is when she got to Barcelona and she was singing. Okay, I've never seen them do this in a movie where she was coming down the escalator and there's a song playing like the background music, the soundtrack of the movie, whatever. And the song that's playing, she's singing it. I don't think I've ever seen that be a thing, but it's in her headphones. And then like toward the end of whatever, when he like comes up on her and then the music breaks away and we're still hearing her sing the song and he startles her and she was so excited because her bag came out first and she was singing to her bag. Like you were singing really loud. So funny.
That's
I
gonna
loved
be
it so much.
me. I think that's the only part that I would relate to, like, completely unmasked, yeah. That's gonna be
Yeah.
me.
Yep. It was so funny. I loved
Your happy's too
anything.
loud, that guy judging me at Echo.
God. um any other notes about the people we meet on vacation? Did you have
It was
anything else?
probably the best, like, love story I've ever seen in a movie ever.
I
I think
I
I
really
think it's
I
probably my favorite romance.
Yeah. I think I know there's recency bias there because it's probably the last romance I've seen, but I loved it. It was definitely, and you know me with romance. I like especially something that's
Mhm.
specifically centered around romance. And I fucking loved it. Yeah.
That's
Um
again, I think that's why I was so excited to show you Look Both Ways because it wasn't necessarily about the
yeah,
romance.
it was in there. There was romance in there, but it wasn't about it, and I
And
think
I knew
that
you love that.
this it's like, yeah, ultimately it was about the romance, but there was so much
The adventure.
adventure. Yeah, I loved the adventure. That's all me. Um, so here's a couple quotes that I pulled because I loved it. So one of them, when she says, "On vacation, you can be anyone you want, like a good book or an incredible outfit. Being on vacation transports you into another version of yourself." How fucking real, right? And how cool. And like you could take any vacation. Like imagine you, okay? Yeah, I want you to think about this. Get on a plane and go somewhere else, and you get to unmask and be anyone you want, including yourself. But then when she says, Home is where you can be entirely yourself. In fact, home doesn't have to be a place at all. It doesn't matter where you go or what you do. When you're with the person who loves you, where the fuck did I go? Okay, when you're with the person who loves you for you, you're
That
always home.
rhymed.
What?
I don't know. I just the way you read it, it sounded like Dr. Seuss.
It was just really sweet.
I think that was my favorite quote.
That movie could make me believe in love. Let's just go there. That was a perfect fucking
Is
balance,
that why you hate is that why you hate romance? Because you don't believe in love?
probably. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't not believe in love. I think that we have unrealistic expectations when it comes to love.
Mm.
So, um, anyway, I have all scenes were filmed. Here's my trivia. Oh, do you want to do the pop quiz first?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So, um, damn.
What?
Okay. I lost my thing.
Did you lose your quiz?
I did.
It's okay. Do you remember any of it?
You answered one already, so there's two.
Was that she was a blogger?
Mhm. Why did oh, why did they stop talking for 2 years?
Because he asked Sarah to marry him, and he told her that. Oh, first of all, something weird happened between them when she found out that she wasn't pregnant. They like kissed or went to kiss or something, and she whatever. And then the next morning, he asked Sarah to marry him, and then he told her later on that day that he didn't want to take a trip anymore. And then they got in a little tip, or that he didn't want to do the trips anymore. He didn't think that they should be doing them anymore, and then they got in a little tiff.
All right.
What was your
So,
answer that you put on there?
the disastrous trip in Tuscany.
Gotcha.
What does Poppy love that Alex hates?
Paula Abdul, saxophone? I don't know. A lot
Hand
of things.
holding
My hand holding.
and well, that and spontaneous and no planning.
Yeah. I loved when she fucking was eating the burrito, like, in the very beginning of their thing.
Mhm.
All over his it was so funny. Oh my god.
That's
Okay,
gonna be in
so
his car vents forever.
I know. And she's like,
Oh,
"Jess."
fuck.
Um, all scenes what the fuck? All did you hear that?
Mhm. Well,
She just threw
not in the microphone, but
she just threw her freaking chew off the bed like she was pissed at it and swatted it off the bed. Um, all scenes were filmed in Barcelona and New Orleans. Harry
I
the
did not know
Sasquatch
that.
Harry the Sasquatch, I already told you this, weighed 80 pounds and was specifically made for the movie. And Harry's name, it was a nod to Harry and the Hendersons,
I
Sasquatch.
figured.
Um, I already told you the stars spent 2 weeks traveling together. And like Stephanie Meyer in Twilight, the author of this movie or book has a cameo in the movie. She's one of the guests at the wedding, at David's wedding.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's all I
wait,
got.
who's Stephanie Meyer? Who's Stephanie Meyer in Twilight?
She is in the diner. She goes, so Bella goes to the diner to see her dad for some reason. In the pretty early on, it was one of their first like burger things at the diner, and Stephanie Meyer is
Oh
sitting
my
there
god, where people make
at the
fun of her
diner.
for the way that she shakes the goddamn ketchup bottle.
Yes. Yep.
The fuck was she doing? Squeeze it. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Anyway,
was. Well, because it might have been a glass one. There's glass
no,
bottles.
that was
It looked like.
100% one of those plastic ass fucking.
Well, maybe she's just used to shaking it like a glass one. I don't fucking know. But the waitress says, "Here you go, Stephanie," and gives her her breakfast or whatever. And yeah, that's Stephanie Meyer.
Oh,
Um, like they had to say the name so that we'd know who it was. Anyway, that was it. That's all I have.
I think that's all I had too. I would rate this movie 10 out of 10. Would watch again.
Yeah? I had a feeling that you would really enjoy it. I didn't know that you would enjoy it as much as I did because of the way that I related so much to it. I thought, I know you're gonna like it because of the adventure and the fun, and I know that you like the love parts and all that kind of stuff. But we were talking about in another episode about how relatability is a big enjoyment factor.
Mhm.
And I didn't know if you would relate. Maybe to the introvert character a little bit, but I wasn't
I
sure.
did a little, but not I mean, maybe I did actually. Hold on now.
He was also a little bit like a stick up the butt too. Like you're an introvert, but you're kind of down for whatever.
As long
And
as I
he had to
know more than a day ahead of time, like give me
yeah,
time to emotionally and mentally prepare myself for knowing that I'm gonna come home completely fucking exhausted on the verge of a mental breakdown. Let me
that's
emotionally prepare.
that's fair. And I'm so spontaneous that I'd prefer not to because what happens with me is if I plan ahead of time, by the day of it, I'm so fucking overwhelmed and overstimulated and stressed the fuck out about it. I don't want to do it anymore. So why? How are we even friends? Just kidding.
Because I come home and I cry in private.
No, don't tell me that. Then I'm never gonna wanna make you do
No.
anything anymore.
No, but the thing is that I do enjoy going. I love going. It's just like of how much it actually like mentally exerts me. Like it doesn't matter. Like the what I was talking to you about when that show I was watching, I watched it for a specific character. Her name is Quinny. It's a show called Heartbreak High for those of you at home listening. Um there's there's a scene where she goes to this book signing that she really 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 wants to go to so bad, and then she still comes home and has a fucking mental breakdown because it's just that exhausting even though she
So
really wanted to
basically
do it.
yeah, basically, I have that same issue, it's just I have that mental breakdown before, and whether or not you're gonna get me to go after the mental breakdown, that's the hard part, is because I have that before, if I know too far ahead of time. That makes sense? Like, it'll be something I really wanna do. I just
Yeah. Even if I know ahead of time that can still happen, but it's amplified by like 1,000, and like I will need a pillow to muffle whatever is going to happen.
okay, so next episode we are going into spring training. So,
Yes, that is why this is the only episode with love stories. We're doing baseball stuff now.
yes,
Sorry.
we are full on baseball mode for a little while. Um, so what do we want to do? Do you want 42?
Yes, oh my god.
You had to think about that. What? I'm pretty surprised you had to think about it. I thought for sure you'd just jump
Because
on that right away.
it took me a moment to like realize what the fuck you were saying, because my favorite player on the Mariners baseball team is only two numbers away from that number, so I was like, yeah, but then I was like, oh, yes.
Okay, so we will watch 42 for you.
Yes, I want
Um
44, mom. What are you talking about?
um what do I want? Um you know, I kind of wanna make you watch because 'cause it's been forever since you've or wait, do we wanna do Moneyball with Julio, or do we wanna do A League of Their Own since it's been a while? Or no, Field of Dreams, A Field of Dreams because 'cause you've never seen it.
I've never seen Field of Dreams.
Would you prefer to do Field of Dreams or A League of Their Own? What are you in the mood for? Something that you've seen, would be comfortable, but new still because you haven't seen it for so long, or something brand new that you haven't seen yet?
I kind of do want to go with Moneyball.
Okay. Actually, that's not a bad idea because maybe we could do Julio will be here for the weekend for the Super Bowl, and maybe we could
Yep.
record a day early. Yeah, you wanna do that?
Why would we have to
Okay.
record a day early?
And does he have Discord and a hookup to be able to
Yeah.
record? Oh, okay, then never mind. We'll just record on Tuesday if he can do that Tuesday night.
Same with Nathan.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So then let's, well, I didn't know if they did voice or not. Um,
Mhm.
all right. Well, let's see if he's up for Moneyball. Let's go there first because we haven't even fucking talked about it with him yet. So if Julio is up for Moneyball, we'll do Moneyball and um
42.
42. I just was thinking Field of Dreams. If he's not up for it this week, if he's got finals or something, I don't know. Then we can do, which would you prefer, Field of Dreams or A League of Their Own? I'm good with either one.
Field of Dreams first, because I
Okay.
do want something I haven't
You're
seen yet.
you're wanting something new. Okay. I ask because I know that sometimes you want
I was
a little
weird
bit of a comfort.
for a few weeks, guys. I'm sorry.
It's no, we all have those moments that we just kind of want a little bit of comfort instead of something brand new. It's stressful. Um, okay. So either Field of Dreams or Moneyball, depending on Julio. And for sure, 42 we will be covering
Not
next week.
Rodriguez, by the way. We wish.
Yeah, different Julio. Be nice. That's not nice. We
No,
wish.
I'm just saying I wish we could have Julio
Wouldn't that be
Rodriguez
cool if we had
on
a
yeah,
special guest that was like a celebrity? That would be so fucking cool.
or
Um,
just any baseball player that wasn't Aaron Judge or George Springer.
Real or Altuve. Okay, let's
Sorry.
let's chill out. Let's be nice. um, as I'm bad mouthing Gwyneth Paltrow, let's be nice to the baseball players, even though I hate them. Um,
Uh, no, bro. George Springer deserves the heat. What do you
he
mean?
does. He does. So does Altuve.
Sorry,
Okay.
Aaron
Anyway,
Judge. It's not even your fault.
it's not. So we'll get off of this. We'll let you guys go.
Happy birthday to somebody.
Happy birthday to someone. We'll see you next time. Come to our watch party and follow us on YouTube because we need 50 followers. So we need 50 followers and we can start doing little live shots
What?
on YouTube. Yeah, so when we do the events, we can actually have like little live fun shit. Like we could have gone into Echo doing just a little, hey, we're on our way into Echo. We'll let you know how it is or whatever, shit like that. Um yeah, as soon as we have 50 followers, we can start doing that if we want for events. Like, don't you want to be live for the first time that we go to a Mariners game this week or this year, I
I'm gonna
mean?
shit. This week?
This week, I meant this year. March 28th,
Don't
we'll be
do
going to
that to me.
we will
That's fucked up.
we will cover March 28th next year or next god damn it, March
This
28th
next month.
this season next month, opening weekend. We will be there. And I would love to be able to be live. So follow us on YouTube at Mom Watch This Pod.
Do it or
Okay?
I'm gonna eat all of your HDMI cords.
That's aggressive. You're gonna eat them all? Okay. We gotta go.
Yep.
We're getting a little lap drunk. Or what is it called? Punch drunk?
What are you talking about?
I
Go to
don't
bed.
know.
It's her
Exactly.
that needs to go to bed. I'm fine. Happy
Okay.
birthday to
Talk
somebody and
later.
have a good night. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Bye.